warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We are from Class 1 English Literature and welcome to the podcast Group 6. I am Rahmadani Basri as moderator and today we have three speakers. They are
My name is Lia Amelia as the first speaker.
My name is Nurul Annisa as the second speaker.
My name is Sulastri as the third speaker.
Hello guys. How are you guys?
Not bad, but not.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm also
good. Okay. This time we will talk about a conspiracy theory that's still difficult to solve. The topic is Illuminati. So, the Illuminati is a kind of secret organization that is a big goal, which is to rule the world. So, what do you think or what do you know about the Illuminati, guys? Because this theory is so very difficult and I wanna know more about that. And even though this organization we already know it's real or not, but it's still interesting to me to talk about Illuminati. So,
The word Illuminati is the plural of the Latin Illuminatus, revealed or enlightened. The Illuminati, a term that has been in use since the 15th century, and a member of this group claims to be unusually enlightened with the light attribute to higher source or to an exalted condition of the human intelligence. So the doctrines, practice, and rituals of Illuminati groups are generally shrouded in secrecy. The buffered Illuminati adopt a cipher for communicating with each other, and while Rosicrucian order claimed to be bound to secrecy for 100 years from their foundation. And the doctrines of these groups had a number of different ideological influences, including Christian Gnosticism and Egyptian Hermetism. So the buffering groups want to create a religion of reason, and they were actually made by censorship and resistance from the state. And many members of the Alumbrado movement in the early 16th century fell victim to the Inquisition. And the buffering groups was eventually shut down by the government.
Yeah, you're right. And talking about the Illuminati, many people ask, who is the Illuminati? The original Illuminati group was founded in Bavaria in 18th century by Adam Weishaupt, an anti-clerical professor who wanted to limit the church interference in public life. One of the things that has been in spotlight, namely a doctor, has received support from Trump for his stance on the coronavirus before claiming the Illuminati was working to destroy the world has emerged. Stella Immanuel, a print among of a group of doctors in a recent viral video claiming that masks or clothes are not necessary to fight the pandemic. The Illuminati theory has no small number of committed adherents, particularly in the US. According to a poll by Insider, around 15% of the American electorate believe that the Illuminati exists.
That's the same like what I read on the article, and all I know is that the Illuminati were crippled by the government's crackdown on secret society in the late 1780s. But rumors that they continue to exist an underground organization have persisted into modern times. Among the alleged members of the secret society are not only politicians and religious leaders, but also actors and pop stars. A new state says that the age group most likely to believe is Generation X and older millennials. And Republicans are more likely to believe in secret society than Democrats.
Okay, is there anything interesting more than existence of this Illuminati?
So, the center of attention is the symbol of the Illuminati. The most popular Illuminati symbol and by far the most recognized Illuminati symbol is the eye. The eyes represent the Illuminati ruling from their position at the top of the pyramid, and they are very little at the top while we are a lot of the bottom.
Yeah, so I've also read that there are many symbols that are often associated with the Illuminati.
Yeah, that's right. And so the symbol that are readily believed to the number 666, pentagram, fire, the sun, and pyramid, and many more. So actually, there are a lot of things related to the Illuminati, but we don't realize it.
However, what makes me wondering is what they do actually believe. Because of the many symbols, we sometimes think that do they have many beliefs?
What I do know is that they are actually have two sides Illuminati of history. So the first one is their strange rituals, and the second one is their ideals.
In the beginning, Hodeb says Illuminati members didn't trust anyone over deeply because they were too safe in their ways. Other reports of rituals are harder to confirm, but we know that members were very paranoid and used spy-like protocol to keep one another's identity secret.
But not if we display one of the Illuminati symbol, we become one of them, right? Because before joining them, we must something to do, and yeah, it's a very mystery. And from what I know, and what about the assumption that Illuminati is not religious?
Yeah, they are actually a non-religious sect. So claims they carry out Christian things are false. In the popular culture, including in the films and books, like Angels and Demons, the Illuminati are often portrayed as a religious order, and sometimes even with links to the papacy and the Catholic Church. And however, the Illuminati was actually set up as a secular and non-religious sect who wanted to dismiss religious influence over public life and state power.
So, here goes. The Illuminati was actually formed to opposite superstition, but it has become the stuff of legend. Another one of the founding principles of the Illuminati that's misunderstood is that it was against superstition and obscurantism, which is when facts are deliberately withheld from the public. Ironically, the Illuminati has become one of the world's most mystery and national groups, almost a legend and almost contradicts its own founding principles.
Yes, and it turns out there are 3 classes in the Illuminati order.
Oh, really? What are they?
Okay, class 1, the nursery, containing the novices, the Minerval and Illuminatus minor. Class 2, the Mason grades. This involved 3 Blue Lodge, subgrades of apprentice, companion, and master. And class 3, the mysteries. Lister mysteries include priests and prince, while the wizard mysteries include mage and king.
Oh, it turns out is there a class division too?
Yes. And you are thinking, how could the Illuminati possibly to have the resources to run a conspiracy on a global scale? So, well, because they allegedly control most of the money too. So the biggest banks in the world and leading global businesses supposedly have connection dating back to the formation of the original Illuminati in Bavaria. So and allegedly finance the conspiracy's activities accordingly.
Then why is such conspiracy necessary if they already have a business that make money?
So no reason has ever been given as to why such a conspiracy is needed if they already own the money-making businesses. But those are the allegations.
Oh, really full of mystery, right? So, the last but not least, for you guys, do you actually believe the Illuminati or not?
Yeah, I believe.
Why?
But
Because we often see a lot of things that relate to the Illuminati.
Oh, how about the artists like Beyonce, Jay-Z, Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, and many more that they are Illuminati members?
So,
Do you believe that?
I ever seen a video and that say that Beyonce is the queen of the Illuminati,
Oh, wow.
and Jay-Z, Jay-Z, right?
Jay-Z.
He is the king of the Illuminati.
Wow,
That's
do you
what I
believe
know.
this, guys? I
Yes.
believe this. Oh yeah, have you do that like this?
this one,
Like this, no, like this.
Yeah, because
Like this.
too many people do this when the viral time, right? If we do that, do we one of the Illuminati?
no, we're not
No, I guess we become one of them. Yeah. So
Sometimes I like to do it.
yeah, it's kinda fun, and then there are yeah, like
I don't know.
I don't know, like a man when he take a photo and they do that. Yeah,
Are they
do that.
joining this?
Yeah.
It's a symbol.
I have
symbol of
read-
Lucifer.
I have a read article that when they do, it means they one of the
Yeah,
Illuminati
in
members.
our government in
Right.
Indonesia, someone used this.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it?
Satu party
But we don't have to say name because it's
Secret.
sensitive.
Oh, okay.
Oh, these sensitive, sensitive.
Sensitive.
We can mention who are do
They.
this.
Yes, who are do this in our country?
Yeah.
Our country.
Okay, that's all we talk about the Illuminati. So the conclusion is the Illuminati's goal and reputation often exceeded their means. In the early day, this group was just a handful of people, but the group grew a year goes by, and Illuminati member joined Freemason lodges for their own competition to recruit for their competition secret society. So, thank you for sharing this mystery, and I get many things about that. So, who you guys watching this podcast, I hope you get something. And yeah, we have a question to you guys. The question is below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bye.
Alright.